What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Today I got an exciting video for y'all. It don't really fall in the category of what my channel is about, but I feel like this will be a helpful video for y'all because when I did my research, I did not find what I was looking for, and I'm about to just give it to you. So today's video is going to be on how to register, your business in the state of Missouri, how to start an online boutique or business in the state of Missouri. I can never I can never say this word correctly. More specifically in Kansas City, Missouri. So if you guys are interested, please stay tuned.
Do it for the gram, yes. Make 'em notice, yes. Make 'em mad, 'cause he missed his chance.
Okay, y'all. So these are the legal steps that you guys need to take to start your online business or just your business in general. The first thing that you need to do is come up with a business name. A lot of people say pick something that is unique. Nobody has it. Pick something that, I guess, pertains to your business and what you want to do, something that means something to you. And then pick something that is also easy for people to read and to remember. So I started my online boutique and I named it CahrisBoutique. Yes, the way I spell Cahri is not a typical spelling and it can be difficult for people, but personally I really wanted to name my boutique after my daughter, so I just left it as is. I just said, we're gonna let God just manifest everything and just let it flow on out, and we're gonna be Gucci. Also, make sure that you guys check all social platforms and also check to make sure that that business name is available to you and for you. I also use GoDaddy.com to buy my website name, and I bought it up to 2 years for $30. The next thing you need to do is figure out your business structure. Sole proprietorship, a LLC, if you're going to do a corporation. I would recommend you just doing a lot of research and reading the different types of business structures. Basically, how are you running your business? How are you being taxed? I personally did an LLC because the LLC protects my personal liabilities, and I didn't want to come across a situation where somebody was trying to sue me and sue my business or come after me and my business and they attack my personal assets. So I went ahead and did it. Now, when I did a lot of research, people was telling me, hey, when you start your online business, don't jump and get your business structure. Don't jump and get your LLC, because sometimes people will start a business and they might not necessarily know, hey, this is what I want to do for a long time. And it does cost. A LLC for me was $52 in the state of Missouri. Different states are different. You need to look into your state. And I personally went ahead to do it because I knew, I always know I wanted to do a boutique. This is what I'm here for. I've been pushing for my online boutique. I've been pushing for my fashion. So I went ahead and just registered mine as an LLC. So yes, you need to pick your business structure. If you need more assistance and more help, you can always feel free to contact a lawyer, and a lawyer will explain different things to you. Just so you can have a better understanding. Everybody doesn't know everything, and I still don't know everything, and it's a lot, and it can get overwhelming. So if you need assistance, please reach out. Also in the state of Kansas City, Missouri, in Kansas City, Missouri, there's this office called BIZCARE, and they literally helped me with everything I needed to do to start my online business. It's located downtown, kind of close to the courthouse area, and it's also right next door to the business license office. And you can go in there, y'all, just Google BIZCARE, and they will be able to get you everything that you need to start a business. So that is also another resource. I know I slipped that in there, but okay, y'all, so step number 3. Step number 3 has 3 bullet points that we're going to run through. The first thing you need to do is go to the IRS.GOV website and make sure that your business name is available. Nobody owns it, okay? If nobody owns it, you will register your name at the IRS.gov website. You also can register like your business slogan, trademark things, patent things. You can do all of that at the IRS.gov website. So that's the first bullet point. Number 2 is to register your business name with the state of Secretary's office. For me, I'm in Missouri, so it was mo.gov, Missouri.gov, and that's the Secretary of State. I registered my business name and my business with the state. I received 2 documents. It was the Certificate of Organization and then the Articles of Organization. I got both of these after, registering my business with with Missouri, the Secretary office. So yes. Lastly, the last bullet point is an operation agreement. I have this pamphlet. I don't want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, 7 to 10 pages. This is a legal document explaining how you are going to run your business. So I went to rockylawyer.com, and basically they asked me a whole list of questions, like how many members, is it an LLC, are you going to pay people out, or just a whole list of questions. It was a very quick template, very easy. I input my information and they generated me an operation agreement. I also did a lot of research on operation agreement. There's a lot of things that you need to include in here, but the wording doesn't have to be the same. Like, you can word things to benefit your own business or how you want to run your own business. So, for example, like, you have to word in your operation agreement like how you're going to pay people. So for me, since this is my own business, I decided that within my salary portion of my operation agreement, instead of saying, oh, I'm going to pay people on a bi-weekly basis, I said that I am going to pay myself on an annual basis, so once a year. And my business has to make X amount of dollars before I decide to pay myself out, or if I don't, I will take that money and reinvest it into my business. So that's just personally how I decided to word it. But yes, you don't have to keep your operation agreement the standard template that everybody uses. You do not have to. And I feel like a lot of people, when I did a lot of research, a lot of people did not know that. I spoke with a couple of lawyers, and they was telling me you can word things how you want to word it, because this is how you are going to operate your own business, and only you can explain that. So you just need to have it in writing, and there are bullet points and topics that you need to include within here. So yes, if you got more questions about this, y'all just inbox me. I'm telling you, this was an experience. Okay, so the next step that you need to do is create an EIN number. Basically, this is like a social security number for your own business. And you don't have to have it. So say if you're like sole proprietorship or like an LLC, it's just one individual, you don't have to have an EIN number. But you would have to, when it comes tax time and your businesses, you would have to use your personal social security number, because when you're filing your taxes, you will file up under like basically yourself, one individual. So, but I recommend you getting an EIN number because it just separates everything. It keeps things organized. And I registered for my EIN on the IRS.GOV website. And it was a super quick and easy process. You do need to have your LLC registered, your business registered, your name and stuff all registered before you can get your EIN number. It was free, and it was also mailed to me super, super quick. That's probably one of the quickest documents that got sent to me, like, off the bat. So, yes, that is step number 4. So, step number 5. Your Missouri sales tax ID, depending on your business. So for me, like I said, I was running an online boutique. I needed to get my Missouri sales tax ID, which is also known as your seller's license. In every state literally calls it a different thing. So it can be a seller's license, a reseller's license, a sales permit. It's all the same thing. And I know when I was doing a lot of my research, people was confusing me about all these different things that I needed. It's It's all the same thing. It is a number that you need for tax purposes, to identify yourself for tax time. Not to identify yourself for tax time, but just so the government would know how much to charge you tax wise. And you will also need this number for, like, instance, with me having a boutique, when I go and buy stuff wholesale, you need to have this number, so you will be able to have access to those wholesale vendors, companies, or whatever. So on Missouri.gov is where you will go to register for your sales tax ID. The application was super easy. It was also free. I did have issues. Like, I still never got my documentation in the mail because they said that they were going to mail it to me. I ended up having to, like, go to the office and call them several times. The Secretary of State office, Missouri.gov. And I finally got a hold of somebody, and he sent me an email that had my my Missouri sales tax ID. And even on this form here, it says Missouri Retail Sales License. So, y'all, literally, it's the same thing, but they name it all different things. So I finally got this document, and I'm super excited, y'all, because I am going to Dallas soon. I'm going to Houston soon, and I'm going to LA soon. I just really want to get outside and connect with these vendors and network with these vendors, see what type of products they got, who I want to work with. Y'all, can't tell you, I am super excited about this process. Okay, I'm so happy. Yes, and there was a section in the application that kind of was tricky. It was like, I have notes. It was like, what type of business you had, if it was a LLC or listed as a LLC distribution or something. Literally, I think I Googled the difference between the two, and I think I ended up going with the LLC distribution. If I said that right. Honestly, I can't even read my handwriting down here. Which is embarrassing, but I don't care. Basically, just look it up. Call the Department of Revenue office. They will explain everything to you. If you have questions during this process, just pick up the phone and call the office that you are trying to register your license with or register your documentation with, because they will explain things to you as you go. And that's exactly what I did. Like, I didn't really know a lot of things. I really didn't have a lot of support with doing a lot of this. So it was really just doing the research that I can do. Step number 5, you will need a zoning clearance. I can't explain to you what the hell this is because I still don't know what the hell this is, but you will need it. So to get your zoning clearance will be different in each city. So this will be something that for people who are just looking at this video for just the Missouri side of things, you will have to find in your city where you can get your zoning clearance from. But in Kansas City, Missouri, you can get your zoning clearance from the BIZCARE office, which is also linked to, like, the business office. And they provided me with all the documentation I needed. I think they told me to send them, like, my business name, the type of business, the address, the phone number, email address. 2 questions: was this a home-based business, and is this the first business that you ever owned? So I just sent them that information, and they just kind of generated what I needed for my zoning clearance. It was super easy. And the last thing that you need to do is get your business license. You cannot get your business license unless you got all other documentation. Y'all, I'm happy, okay? So I finally got my business license like a couple of weeks ago, and it was super easy. It did cost, and this is for Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know if this is a state thing or, you know, a U.S. thing, but for me, he said that there's a fee. You have to get this business license on an annual basis, and there is a fee. He said if I made less than like $28,000 for the year, it would be $25. If you made more than that, of course, the cost would increase. I went ahead and just did the $28,000 because I am a new business. I'm a launch at the end of the year, so I don't think that, I shouldn't say I don't think, because we manifest in big bucks, but I feel like I I just did the 28,000 to be realistic. Like, I don't think I'm gonna go over that at the end of the year. I might, and if I do, I just have to pay another fee for going over that amount. But you know what? That's okay. Big bounce, big bounce. So I just literally went to a business license office with all of my documentation, and he just generated up my business license. He just generated up my business license for me. Just within that moment. It didn't take no more than, I want to say, like 10 minutes. I mean, if there was a wait for something, it would be a longer time frame, but it was super easy. So y'all, that is literally all you need to do on the legal side to register your business, register your online boutique in the state of Missouri. There are more things that you might need to do depending on what type of business you are trying to launch. For example, I have this form here. I actually pulled it offline just to help y'all out. You know, I don't even need these things, but there is a like Kansas City, Missouri clearance and approval. This is basically like your liquor license. If you're trying to sell liquor or need to serve liquor, you have that. You have your health permits. There's also like certificate of insurance. Depending on what type of business you have, you might have to provide insurance for people. Like if you have a cleaning company or something, you definitely need insurance, especially going up in people's houses. There's a KCMO police clearance that you might need to have. And then there is another one that says city bids and contracts. So it's a lot. It really is a lot. But if you have questions being in Kansas City, Missouri, or the state of Missouri, you can go to MO.gov and look up a lot of stuff. If you're in Kansas City, you can go to KCMO.gov, and that's literally, it just says like registration applications, and it explains like different licenses and the registrations that you have to do and have to complete for your business. It honestly, it was not a whole lot. It was kind of overwhelming at times trying to figure stuff out, but it is definitely something that you can achieve, something that you can do. So y'all, if you're interested in starting a business, I'm gonna tell you, just do it. Just jump on it. Just do it. I did it. If I did it, you can do it. There is no question at all. And I'm here for you. Okay, we pushing out good energy. We pushing out good vibes. We manifesting big bucks, big everything. Okay, in 2021. So that is basically it. I feel like that sums up the discussion. Now, for the online boutique side of stuff, there is some other additional things that I personally did. For example, I opened up a business bank account. I registered my website with GoDaddy.com for 2 years, and that was $30. I also went Google. I created me a Google account, a Google email address, and I just did a basic, CahrisBoutique at gmail.com. But you can, when you create a website, you can get a official business email address that links to your website, so it can be like info@CahrisBoutique.com. I didn't do that. I think that is a fee. Honestly, I just felt like this email address is just fine. Now, if I blow up, I might change that, but I didn't. Also, I registered my business with Google online. So when somebody search in a search engine in Google, especially if they're in the Kansas City area, my business will pop. Oh, excuse me, that was nasty. My business will pop up. So if they're looking for alterations or custom designs or closet clean out or personal shopping, and then on top of that, just like my normal boutique shop, if they Google anything like that, my business will pop up with my name, my pictures, my logo. I came up with a business slogan. I came up with a business logo. Those are just some extra things that I did to start like my online boutique. So I really hope that y'all found this video very beneficial. I hope that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get my followers up, and I know I probably say that on every video. I got, but I am. Please support your girl. I would definitely support you back. I'm good vibes. I'm good energy. And if you have any questions, just feel free to leave a comment, and we can just kind of connect from there. But as always, y'all, I really, really thank y'all for watching this video. And please stay tuned because I have more videos coming. I'm going to do a essential business haul video where I'm going to show you guys everything that I purchased to start my online boutique. If y'all interested in that, just please stay tuned because the videos are coming. I'm waiting on my stuff to be shipped because I bought it on Monday, actually. So I'm waiting for all my stuff to come in. And yes, so I know I keep trying to close out this video and I keep talking, but yes, y'all, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and as always, love and prayers.